I mean, we knew that it was out right here.
Yeah.
Right in the front, but
maybe, maybe not. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Infamous Project. We are on the road this morning and got the trailer behind me. Inside the trailer is the smashed 1993 Cobra that you guys might have remembered. And there was a lot of debate going back and forth. I'm gonna part the car out, what I'm gonna do. A lot of people are like, oh, you should fix it, blah, blah, blah. Let me start off by saying there's no value in repairing that car back to a factory 93 Cobra. That wouldn't be a very good investment. By the time your repair costs and getting the car right the way that it should be and with a salvage title, etc., etc., you're not going to get the resale that you want out of it. So with that said, I've got an idea, and we're going to see how it goes today at the body shop, more specifically the frame puller. So we're going to get it dialed in on the rack and see if we can pull it straight. If we can pull it straight, then I have some ideas for this car for the future. So let's get up over to the shop here. They're honestly 12 minutes away from my house. Do amazing work. They actually resprayed a couple panels, the rear bumper cover and the hood on the Sonic Blue Celine clone, aka Blue Brother notch. So did a fantastic job at matching the Sonic Blue paint. So I have all faith in them. So let's get over there and see what they can do with this Cobra.
first thing that we're going to do is we're going to try to relieve that quarter panel and try to get that quarter panel out. So that way we can really take a look inside the inner structure. That's the biggest thing, because with it already being torn, that's where it's going to be weak.
Yeah.
So, but it's just, you know, a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like trying to, you know, you tear a piece of tinfoil off, right? And it gets wrinkled, and you lay it out on the countertop, and you're trying to smooth it back out. Well, if you get a little too rough with it, it tears. Yeah. But if you can take your time with it, you can make it look pretty good. So it's all going to be, depends on what his attitude is.
Right.
Hit it right there, but
it's cracked right there. It separated the seam sealer from the corner. I'm sure you saw this, but you can see daylight through the bottom of that hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw like where the quarter panel like ripped off in the bottom of the B puller there, and it's kind of.
I mean, the nice thing is, we'll pull it. The frame isn't buckled anywhere.
Okay.
So it's just basically drove that rail up and over a little, but it didn't buckle it anywhere. So we'll pull it, reverse it. A lot of this is going to go with it. That quarter over there is not going to, because it's so destroyed. Yeah. But some of your relief points at the top, and obviously this over here, will start to straighten out.
Okay.
until we make the pulls, we don't really know exactly how that's gonna react. But with this big tear, and that's coming through the structural stuff there, that's where and I don't know, he's the expert on it. And
so could we do the seam lower than the factory one? And then that way I save the VIN sticker up there.
We can put it anywhere just above that damage.
Yeah.
We would want to come somewhere in that window line anyway.
Matter of fact, I would splice right here.
Okay.
If I was doing, that's where I would want.
I think the VIN tag's above the strut, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just up there in the.
So if you want us to fix it, it would look like a new quarter, new rear body panel, everything new on the back. We could probably save the floor, save the rail. That would be bare minimum, and then we'll pull it and find out what we can do with that quarter.
Yeah.
So I think I could save that quarter. I don't know until after pulls.
Okay.
On that. But all of this is replaced.
Yeah.
Floor I could save. That quarter I could probably save. This is buckled up under here too, which typically when you have inner structure damage on, I mean, this case we could probably make that happen for you. Hopefully. Like your mounting points, you can see that's all twisted. Hold that around. We could probably manipulate that to make that work for you.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that 100%, but
I got you.
That would be my goal. But because I know finding parts for this is not going to be.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. You guys are FoxBody guys.
Well, I got a lot of parts car availability, so the question is, because I'm sure you guys could get a quarter, but the question is what's that versus is the OE one more thicker or whatever? So I can cut one off an OE car, and then we can actually use, or anything down here I can get you. So I can cut a car in half if you want it.
The issue with using like a salvage component is all of the spot welds, and I know you understand this, that's got to be drilled out, but it has to be done to where we can reuse it.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? So they have to be small enough to be reusable.
Well, if it were me,
big enough to pull
I would cut it so that you guys could drill the welds out the way that you want them.
Here and cut it over there and give us the piece, and we do the dissecting and
So and
just like we got it from a junkyard.
So you figure, and I'm just using this for simple math, let's say that the quarter panel pays 20 hours to put on, like factory quarter panel, whatever.
Yeah.
So now you're looking between 45 and 50 hours if we use an LKQ quarter, because basically we're not doing it completely twice, but the time that it takes to prep that quarter.
I get it.
And that's the thing. The assumption isn't that you have an open checkbook. We just want to make sure that you understand exactly what the process is.
Well, it's sort of, you fix a car based on the pedigree of the car, not, you know what I mean? So like I wouldn't want to use half-ass aftermarket stuff. Like it's worth the investment in this case, right?
Yeah.
If it was just an average whatever GT, many hundreds and hundreds of thousand miles on it and whatever, then who cares, Function over form, but
Chad's pulling up the specs just so we have tram measurements. It's like you get a car from anybody else's shop, say a rework.
Yeah.
You can always find a trained eye is always going to be able to see it.
Yeah.
Right. You can send customer send one of your jobs to another shop, even if. I mean, they're going to make it worse to the customer.
Yeah. Oh, they shouldn't have done it that way. Look at this. This is hackery.
Yeah. Should have never brought it. You should have brought it to us.
Yeah. How dare you spend your money with someone else?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one behind here that...
Oh, it's all smashed in.
Yeah. You could probably lift it off this plate like that, though.
Yeah.
There you go. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Other than...
Do a pull, just be able to get to it. So you pull it the right direction, like reverse the accident. Pull it the right direction, it wants to go back in place.
Yeah.
Well, every one of those panels is made for a specific reason. And then if it's flat like this, you know, the inner can tap it and allow it to release, go back in. I'm sure you know all this.
Background noise, but the name of the game is using the exterior quarter panel, get as much of it pulled out as possible to gain access and to relieve some of the pressure on the frame side of things. So once this kind of gets where he wants it, then we'll actually start getting the frame right. Oh, I should see the whole rear end moving.
This might be the shop going over here.
Oh wow.
This looks quite really good.
Door's getting a little better.
Yeah, I think the striker's down in black. You still see daylight.
Yeah.
It's not flush, is it?
No.
We need to move it in. This looks quite really good. It's not loose enough yet. Watching, Trevor? Watching that gauge, probably every time I hit it, the pressure
Yeah, it kind of goes
going down.
right.
Because it's less pressure. furthest back. And I don't really care as long as it's right in front of that cork box, but it has to be light, Same on both sides.
All right, guys, got a little dirty. Pulled the diff out right there in the shop, gas tank out, so that way you can get all the proper measurements and make sure that the frame gets pulled, and a lot of cross measuring to make sure that we get everything perfect. So we're gonna go grab some lunch, and they'll get things lined up and figure out about that quarter panel, and we'll go from there. You're right about the frame rail though, because like even this section, this isn't really compromised.
Can't believe it's been that.
Mainly body.
That torque box actually looks, I've seen a lot worse not wrecked.
Yeah, I've seen a lot worse from launches.
Yeah,
No doubt.
oh look at that axle tube, nice.
Hey, some people pay extra for that, by the way.
Handled it quite well. Cool. We'll get that measurement and we'll adjourn after lunch and knock this thing out. Let's
Sweet.
get the frame squared up. So let's talk about this quarter panel again. Need to take it off. But you want to save as much as you can of it, right? Bring it to Joe. Separating the panels. It's much slower than my way, cutting access and chiseling it off, you know.
Yeah.
But it is doable. You gotta have it, we can do that. Yeah.
Oh, we're straight.
It softened it. I didn't get underneath and punch the belly up yet.
Yeah.
So,
But man, that looks night and day though, even compared to before.
So where I'm at is I'll remove this quarter. We'll discuss it with Chad. We'll write it up. You can take the quarter to them, and I mean, from this point, it looks like I can fix rear body
And even
panel.
this is straight.
Yeah. I think we can fix the rear body panel, the cross member, this quarter for sure.
You're saying you can fix this? I don't need to bring you a donor car anymore?
If they're fixing that quarter, I think we're going to be okay. I think.
Well, then that can justify the spend on here.
What
Right?
want you to fix something like this, just out of curiosity?
They just told me, give us a week or two. But it might be the barter system because I'm helping them out, right? So, hopefully. So is there anything here that'll need to be considered?
As far as...
Like, just because with the gap that we have here, right?
Yes, definitely. Well, and that's kind of the kicker too. I'll do some more pulls. Basically, it's this inner that's holding this right now.
Right. So it needs to, like, once the whole thing's just going to kind of do one of these.
So my problem is usually I won't cut anything off until I have all my gaps fitting. In this case, I would need to remove the quarter, which I can keep the quarter and just set it up there. Pull, set it up,
oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Until I get this gap right. The only kicker to that is this needs to bend with all of that so it puts it back into shape.
I gotcha.
Right? That is not going to happen with this scenario.
Yeah.
If I was putting a new quarter on, this would not be an issue. But if we're dead set on this is the quarter we're going to use, they're going to fix it, and I'm going to put it back on, and then I'll have to get creative, get this gap, either mock it back up, make sure that gap is good, bend it by hand, whatever. Which it's thin.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that hard to move. But really, I don't see anything that's stretched out up here other than down here. No big deal. Yeah, I'll just drill it off right here, cut it here, remove this whole thing, drill it all out, take it off.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the frame and body pulling action. They managed to get everything in the spec and wasn't as bad as anyone suspected. So that old unibody folded and crunched the way that it needed to, and that right rear frame rail, it hardly needed anything, believe it or not. So that'll do it. There's a couple little tweaks in terms of the future direction of the car, and I'm going to save that for another video. So it's going to be pretty exciting. I think a lot of you guys will be not only happy that the Cobra is being saved, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised in the direction that I'm going to take this 93 Cobra, because it's not going to be stock by any means, but hey, we're saving a car that was destined to get parted out, crushed, whatever it might be. But yeah, stick around and I'll give you guys a full rundown once I confirm 100% the people, the parts, and the resources that I need. They're going to make this project happen. So until next time, we'll catch you back here on the Infamous Project.